Hello, Nation. I'm here with my good friend and colleague once again, Jeremy Pettis. You know,
Hello.
all this COVID-19, quarantine, lives that we've all had, we're all putting up with it. I think things are looking better. And it's about time to start thinking about beyond being quarantined. Like, what's going to happen afterwards? What are some of the things that you're going to continue to do? And I'm going to talk about some of those. And Jeremy's going to talk about things that he is for sure not going to continue doing. But let me just say that, we're going to be funny. We hope we're funny. And we're not making light of the serious situation that we're in. But we thought it's time for some levity. Jeremy?
Yeah, no, I agree. So I want you to start though, Steve, because let's start positive. Some things that have rocked your world in a good way, and you're going to adopt them into your new life post quarantine.
Okay. First one.
And by the way, we haven't heard each other's things, so these are going to be live reveals that I'm very excited about.
Yeah, no fake laughter, Jeremy. Okay, first one. I have learned, and I will continue to brush my teeth for 2 minutes. My whole life, I've been told, brush your teeth for 2 minutes. But who can brush their teeth for 2 whole minutes? But sitting at home with lots of spare time, I've been doing it. And then it dawned on me that, does it really matter since I'm going to try to stay 6 feet away from people afterwards? Okay,
So
that's the first one.
You're leading with brushing your teeth for 2 minutes. Okay. Well, we should do it before and after, see how your teeth look. Okay. Number one thing, this is actually in no order, but that I cannot wait to stop doing is Zoom meetings. And I've had enough of them. And you know what? I think they definitely have their role, but it's become just the norm now that every time we talk to anybody, it has to be a video conference. And what happened to just good old phone calls? Why do I have to be on the camera the whole time? I'm actually somebody who thinks really well when I'm on the phone. I like to pace. I like to move around. I don't like to be locked into, being seen all the time. So I can't wait to just end the video conferences and just get back on the phone.
Yeah. And I notice when people are calling me these days, they're FaceTiming me versus calling.
Yeah.
Okay. My second one is very short. I will continue to give up not eating bacon.
So to be clear, you're going to continue eating bacon.
Yeah, I used to not eat bacon very much, but I said, okay, I'm going to give up not eating bacon. And so, I don't know if you know this, but there's a plethora of bacon in the stores.
Okay.
Because most of the bacon sold in this country is through restaurants. They're all closed. So you might get a good deal.
So more for you. All right. Well, next on my list is I can't wait to give up drinking alone. So I've definitely been drinking a little bit more now that I'm in quarantine and trying to do virtual happy hours and things with friends. And I just can't wait to get back at a bar, sit next to some people that I don't know and have a drink. And which is funny because I'm actually a pretty introverted person, but I just can't wait to be around other people and just see people doing their own thing and just have a good cocktail at a bar.
I hear you, buddy. I'll be right there with you in that first bar opening. All right. One thing I'm going to continue to do is I'm going to read the food label of everything I eat, because I was eating a Twinkie one day and I decided to read the food label. And do you know that Hostess Twinkies contains beef fat?
Beef
and I got totally disgusted, and I said, "That's it. I'm gonna start looking at what I'm eating."
Okay, so more bacon, less Twinkies.
Well, at least I'm low carb, right?
Yeah. All right. I cannot wait to give up home workouts. So, since being on quarantine, I've been trying to stay healthy, doing these workouts where I was doing squats and weird exercises I've never done in, my life, and just walking around with like jello legs and all that. So I'm looking forward to giving that up, having my kids run into my room and jump on me when I'm trying to do push-ups or whatever it is, and get back in the gym, that part of my life. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, I hear you. These are good. You're making me yearn for normalcy again. All right. I am going to continue wearing my pajama bottoms to work every day. I want to start a trend. And I think, I bought this. One, two, three. I'm wearing a pair right now. And I think we could wear those to work and it'd be really fun. And they're comfy. So that's what I'm going to continue doing. And I'm even going to call the founder of Lululemon, who has a child with type 1 diabetes, and ask him to put out some pajamas in their Lululemon line.
Well, last time we did this, Steve, you weren't wearing any pants. Are you wearing pants now?
I was wearing my yellow skivvies, so I was wearing something.
All right. Something I'm excited to give up is holding in sneezes. I actually enjoy sneezing. It feels good for me to sneeze. And I'm one of these weird people that the sun makes me sneeze. Like when I go from a dark room to being outside, I always sneeze. And now I have to kind of choke it down because I feel like everybody looks at me funny when I sneeze. So I can't wait to just let some sneezes rip.
Worse than that is if you feel like you have to cough, like just to clear it, there's no way you're going to cough because everyone just goes, holy, you know what? All right. My next one, you might think is a little strange, but I've been getting these calls from telemarketers. And I decided instead of just saying F you and slamming the phone down and say, I know I'm not interested in selling my house, for God's sake. I started talking to these folks. And I probably had 15, 20-minute, 35-minute conversations about who they are, what do they do, why do they do what they're doing, how much money they're making. And now they're my buddies. I have 2 or 3 that are best friends for life now. And so that's something that I'm going to continue to do afterwards. I'm not just going to hang up. I'm going to develop a relationship.
Well, someone told me once that they're not allowed to hang up on you. So as long as you talk to them, they are required to stay on the phone with you.
Well, previously when I got nasty, they hung up on me.
Oh, okay.
I have to report them.
Well, now that you're nice, they just hang out with you.
I just talked to them. Thank you for calling. No, I'm not interested in selling my house, but you know what? Maybe I am. Tell me about your business. And then you talk a little bit about business and then you get into the personal stuff. It's really, really fun.
All right. So this next one, which is one of my last ones, is now I have to be clear that I'm all for following the rules, social distancing, being safe. But when this is all said and done, I'm very much looking forward to putting away my face mask. I just don't like the feeling of smelling my breath all day, hot and stuffy, and my iPhone not recognizing my face because of my mask and those things. So I'll be happy when we can just be outside in the summer or the nice weather and just kind of take a big breath, a nice clean one.
It's funny you say that because one of the things I was going to say, but I'm not one of the formal lists, is that these face masks are pretty good for checking if your breath is good or not. And so you just whip it on, you go, oh shit, I better brush my teeth. And the other thing is I changed my facial recognition with the mask on with my iPhone.
Oh, I didn't.
It's much easier to show it when you're out in public versus typing in your code.
Okay.
My last thing is I want to get rid and continue to use my calendar without ever looking what day it is. Just think, every day you just do whatever you want. It doesn't matter. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, every day is the same. So who cares? I'm going to develop that line of taking control of your diabetes calendars, but you don't know what day it is. It's just a next day.
Just roll the dice and whatever shows up, that's what you do that day.
Yeah.
Like it.
You don't have to mold your life around weekends or weekdays. You just do what you want at any time.
Got it.
It doesn't matter. You could work out, you could work, you could do whatever you want. And so that's my top 5, Jeremy, of things I'm going to continue.
And my last one, I don't know if I said my last one was my last one, but my real last one is I can't wait to give up not hugging people. I just want to get back to that point where we can shake hands, we can give people big hugs, I'm kind of a touchy-feely, huggy person. So, Steve, one of these days I'm going to come to the other side of the TCOID office, the West Wing, where you hide out, and I'm going to give you a big hug, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah. My elbow's getting sore from doing this with everybody. Well, my very, very, very last one before I let you say goodbye, Jeremy, is I am going to continue to hoard toilet paper. Why? Not because COVID-19 gives you diarrhea. It's just that because I can. I don't care where it is, what store it is. I'm going to go to Costco every day and pick up a huge thing. Maybe build something in my living room. Just because just to have it, it feels so good.
All right. Well, thanks, Steve. That definitely made me laugh. So I appreciate that.
Well, that's it, nation. You should think about what you're going to do and what you're not going to do when this quarantine situation is over. And I am optimistic, and keep the faith and stay safe and sane. Thank you for watching. See everybody.